Welcome back. In this exciting episode, we'll be drilling holes in my paint. Oh God. Let me give you a little detail. That just sounds a little too alarming. As you can see, there's holes drilled across the dashboard, if I can get in here without falling. And we have 5 of them. Here, 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 there, and there. So what I think I'm going to do is try to put you up in a stand, and we'll show up close the steps I'll use to clean out that hole and install a tonneau cover stud. Okay, my weapons of choice. A number 30 aircraft drill bit. This cobalt, it doesn't matter. This isn't super hard, but it is very sharp. I like it. It's long. I have more control, and I have this T-handle on it. We are not using a power drill on this. So we do number 35 first, or number 30 first, number 25 next. I didn't want to go up full size because there is quite a bit of buildup for paint in there. So the program is going to be, I'll do all the steps on this, and then I'll take you a step back a little bit, and then probably fast forward and watch me go all the way across the hood, or the cowl, to the very last one. And we'll leave the last one, and you'll see later in the video why. Very carefully, minimal force. Get my big fat hands out of the way. And it's as easy as that for the smaller bit. And yes, it leaves fiberglass schmoo everywhere. I'll switch bits and be right back. Okay, we are back with a number 25. These are just like shotguns. The smaller number, the bigger the diameter. This is what ERA calls for finally chasing this out, because you're going to put a machine thread brass stud in here. You cannot be twisting hard unless you like broken off brass studs inside your body. Same program as before. Shouldn't take a lot of force. Nice and easy, and it'll just follow that existing hole that's already in the fiberglass. You'll feel it go through. And as I'm pulling out, I'm still twisting because I do not want to catch an edge of the paint. Let me blow that off, and then we'll put the stud in. Let's get it blown off. And so that dust is fiberglass, so it's pretty hard. I don't want it on the paint anywhere. The paint does seem to still be pretty soft. So I'm paying extra special attention to not having anything on it, not getting out the microfiber and trying to brush that stuff off. It's fiberglass. It will most likely scratch it. What we have here is this little brass chrome plated stud. So when you have you can put a vinyl tonneau cover that goes over this whole area, this cab area. So if you were to leave this in a parking lot overnight, yeah, right, it would keep dew or anything, theoretically rain, from getting inside the cab. I don't see me ever using that, but it is part of the visual authenticity of the ERA Cobra. The originals did have these studs in there, and this is to replicate them. And so that's not right on the body. There's a little fiber washer that goes underneath. What I do with these, to get it in the hole, and to get it started as far as I can just with my fingers, which hurts a little, but it helps to be sure it's started, and I don't start in with this and have it back out on me. Nothing seemed to match exactly. This is a 9mm deep socket. It's close as I could find. It wasn't a perfect fit in either standard or metric. This will do the job, and I'll keep my finger underneath it as long as I can. And again, real easy. It shouldn't take much force. If you go gorilla on this, I can definitely see how it would snap off. They even warn in the manual about it. And that's it. So all we're going to do is seat it nice and firm. No rattle. That's not going to back out. It's threaded itself into the fiberglass body. I'll set up a different shot here, run across the next 3, and leave the last one for later. Got you set up now. In advance, no making fun of my house pants. It's cooled off in Texas. It's too cold for shorts to me. And I had some work done on one of my feet, and I don't feel like sliding this boot through a pair of jeans. It's almost impossible. So these are my work clothes for today. Well, let's get started. Again, this is a number 30, and we'll start off with that first on all these. There you have it. Those 4 are in, and we'll be right back with a guest to put in our last one. And here's why we left the last one. Jacob is going to help us out. He wanted to have something to do on the car as well, and like this serious work, this is pretty damn serious. So Jacob's going to take just like we did before with all the other ones, the number 30 first. Chase that hole out, number 25, chase it out, then put the snap in, and then we'll cap this video off. Take it away, man.
All right.
And you'll know when it goes all the way through, she'll feel it just kind of punch all the way down. But just keep going slow and easy. They can just get real easy now. So as you pull it back out, keep turning as you pull it out. Keep turning like you're drilling, but pull up at the same time, real gentle. And you're doing that so it doesn't try to pop any of that paint. All right. And watch the end of that. You put it over the car and go ahead and loosen it up with those pliers.
How's it go again?
You got it right. Push the metal part away from you. On top. Push that away from you. That's going to unscrew it. You can use your hands once you break it loose. You may have to expand it a little bit because it's a little bit bigger bit. Now you can use your hands. You don't have to use pliers to expand it. Just that last little bit because those things want to slip. That's tightening it. There you go. That's loosened. Slow, and keep your hands away from the edge of the car with hard metal stuff, right? Okay, you're going to want to get one more twist on that with the pliers, or it's going to spin in that bit. At least that's what I found. You're holding it over the car. Don't hold it over the car. There you go. That's pretty good. Now, same operation as before. Slow and easy, and it's going to just expand that out just a little bit, and we'll be ready to go with the snap.
Just spinning.
Okay, just pull it back out then. and hold it over the car or over the body of the car or wherever and get it a little bit tighter. Okay. Spin again.
Yep.
Just back up a little bit. All right, try it again. Back it up again. Did it get easier?
Kinda.
Okay. Now keep turning like you're drilling it in, but pull up on it instead. Just gently pull up. No, you don't pull hard. You shouldn't have to. Just keep. Is it spinning on the bit?
It's spinning.
Is it spinning the whole? I mean, it's not spinning on the shaft. It's turning the whole bit.
Yeah.
Yep. So just keep spinning it like that and pulling up at the same time, really gentle. There you go. And just go ahead and tell you what. Go sit that down in the car. We'll pause this for me to get an air hose to blow that off, and then we'll put the bit in. Okay, all blown off. No, we don't need fiberglass up on the paint. Go ahead and put it in there, and turn it in as far as you can with just your finger strength. That way you're getting it started. And you push hard until it hurts, and keep twisting until you can't twist no more. Okay, that's probably good. Now we're going to get that 9mm. There, like I said, you're going to hold it up off the paint, but you put the other hand underneath it. There you go. And you shouldn't have to turn very hard. It should just go right in there nice and easy. Go slow. And then when it bottoms out, you'll feel it become a whole lot harder to turn. Just go slow. There's no rush. Keep a finger underneath it. Just one way to look at it is if you need two hands to turn it, then something's wrong and you need to stop, because that's made out of brass. It will snap off, and that would not be a good day. A little more, because it should feel it getting harder to turn, and once it gets a little harder to turn, you just stop. That's good. Perfect. You want to take that and wipe all your grease off, real gentle like. And what do you think? Did it make you sweat?
Pretty stressful.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for this week, folks. There'll be another one coming out soon. I think the next will be the weather stripping around the trunk. And after that, we'll off to electrical. We still need to do looking at my list, the wiper install, but ERA owes me a firewall grommet for that, so that'll have to be a little bit longer. I'm not sure when they'll ship that out. But don't worry, there's plenty of other things we can get to. Let's flip this around. We'll just take the tour around for what they all look like on there. You can see the snaps all across the back that we put in a few days ago. And then we put the 5 in across the dash. here today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have a video out for you next week.